Hello, and it's time for the next one. Since my last game I have bought the upgrades for the field kitchen. This is not what we need. For the field kitchen and for the fox home I don't expect to use either. Well, maybe I'll give the field kitchen a little try. It does have one, well, it's absolutely terrible for your food production. The amount of increase in the quantity of food is way too little for the man hours that you put into it. So it's basically a waste of time. But of course it can help you with the timed orders that say have this race be at 20 reputation or whatever, or untimed orders for that matter. You can just quickly produce 10 food really early in the game, advanced foods, and have some happy guys for a while. Now on to the world map. Our target is this red seal with a fallback option of the blue one. The red seal requires 72 seal fragments, and we get 9 per game. 8 times 9 is 72, and then we're 3 short. Did I say 75? So I don't know what I said. Anyway, we're 3 short. So this will make me need 1 fewer game reward for the seal, and that's why I take it. Now next up I want to end up, unfortunately we can't go to any event, and I want to end up in here, because that gets me in distance of all 4 of those events, so I can choose. To get there I can make a step in here or in here. So the question is, are we going to do the Coral Forests or the Royal Woodlands? I don't know. Honestly, the Royal Woodlands is nice and simple and straightforward, but I've been doing that quite a lot lately, and normally don't really pay much attention, but it seems also to be the most prevalent biome. So we're gonna do the Coral Forest for a change. Has been a while since I was there. Looking at the caravan, the Coral Forest only gives you 1 wood per tree, so fuel is going to be a little bit of an issue. We might find the coal to exploit, which is only slightly better than cutting trees, to be honest. Costs a lot of manpower. We need a lot of wood to make it more efficient. When it is efficient, it's really worthy. It's an upgraded mine is an awesome source, but costs a lot of wood. So yeah, we need to keep our minds on that. Fuel is a bit of an issue, so that means we might just go for 2 halves and upgrade them instead of going for many unupgraded hearts. Or lowly upgraded, I should say. Basically the question is, do we want 4 encampments so that we have +8 global resolve and -120 hostility, or do we go for the 2 districts, which gives us 20% yield on all our productions? Generally I prefer to have the 4 encampments, but in this case we might choose differently. Now, what caravan to choose? The thing is that foxes are my second favorite race after harpies. So this is the 2 out of 5. And these are my two least favorite races probably, although it's pretty much a toss-up between the other three. I don't care much about the other three. They all have their strengths and weaknesses, it's just that the harpies are totally magnificent and the foxes are pretty nice too. So I'm leaning towards the foxes, but this is magnificent too. They often sell for 3 gold, so that would be 42 gold just there. I like these goods more than these. I don't necessarily need pipes. I usually don't need the parts. They also might sell for 35 by the way, so that's positive. And this has more food, and food is king. Food is absolute king. Which brings me to the good thing that these are 1 point for 42, so those are absolute no-brainers. But I guess I'll go with the foxes. On the other hand, this biome is supposed to have less fertile ground, and at least the humans tell me where it is. So I might take that one though, and I said this is way too expensive. I think I'm gonna bring this, and I'm gonna bring fuel. Both to solve glade events and because fuel might be a bit of an issue, so it's good to have some reserves. Of course, if it were just for that I would bring coal, but this is better for glade events. And then I have 1 remaining point, and that's simply more food. I still have small uncertainty here, but I think I'm gonna let them tell me where to find farmland. Yeah, let's just do this. $100 food in there. Another 110 in here, 210 food. Tools to sell. Or of course to use for some glade event. And we have an extra harpy, just one, that's good. 1 harpy for the hearth, and we can give it a special housing. What do we have here? Meaning we only want drizzle water, we only need drizzle water. Well, yeah, I will get that for free. It's a small nice bonus. It's not too great, I guess. It's only 1 season in the year. It's meh, a little. Okay, no glades during storm. No mining during storm. I'm gonna take my sheet again for notes. This is still the notes from last game. That doesn't mean anything. That's not super significant. So we just have the level 1 thingies that matter. And we don't really have to think about when they're active, they're almost always active. Well, we know where we're going. It is possible but not very convenient to build a hearth in there. We have 9 guys, that means 2 woodcutters camp is enough this time. Want to work towards that. And then we have, after it's opened this, it's gonna open a road to that glade, because of course we do want to prepare for the chance of getting vision. And this one is gonna prepare that direction. We are gonna prepare this one too. So it's a road just like that. Actually, I want to clean out this corner too, because that's where my housing normally comes. But I do also open these, just 2 trees, because that's where we want to have the entrance to that glade. And that is, after all, the one that's most likely to be opened first. And this is most likely to be opened second. And then we had this one. So they're going to be having to move a little bit. I'll place it here so it can do that and start there. In fact, I'm gonna... No, it's good, good. We shall move them. And of course, as always, a makeshift post. Let's have a look at this again. A ranch or a forester's hut. Forester's hut can be nice, but only if we want to mass produce tools. The forest itself gives us little of those blue bars, and that's enough for our small needs, like making a pipe here and there, or a barrel or two. Here, the trading post, the tree, and the little housing. Well, we do like to have the harpies in their own special houses. Let's give the girls some special treatment. We don't, I believe, have any requirement for housing, so I'm fine with just having 8 in their homes right now. And 1 can be homeless. It's gonna be 2 homeless actually, like this, because we only have 1 harpy, so that doesn't work. We do need a 3rd shelter. All of that on priority level 2. And that's on 1, and that's on 1. As always, we prepare the makeshift posts, and there we go. Let's see if we're gonna have any favorite foods today. Cookies. Cookies are for everyone. Do we also have any favorite? Oh yeah, and coats are also for everyone. Education for 2. Beer for 2. Oh, let's not forget to cut woods. Let's not forget to put that harpy in there. How many do we want to make? Let's start with 15. So education and beer. And that's it. Meat specialization. Aha. We do get meat from the forest. And this is meat, right? Yes. We're absolutely taking meats back, and we're taking it right now. Now, of course, that doesn't really help us with the cookies. But it can't hurt to have a lot of meat instead of a little. This is already 80, that's 3 ticks of the +1. Forest is gonna give me, so we're gonna easily get +5 or so on the meat before endgame. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with all that meat yet, but of course it is good that it's not all the forest that does it, because when it's +5 and all the trees do it, then it's going to be hard getting any wood out of there. But now we can, in late game, just target it. If we want meat, we target these trees, and if we don't, we target the others. This needs to move. I like it like this. This is how it's set in my mind. Zorg is coming. Right? Zorg. It doesn't say building materials, but I do believe that Zorg is building materials. It's always strange. I feel like in the first year they're cutting faster. It's probably because there's so little to do that I'm just sitting here watching the woodcutters for a whole year. But it feels like they're so efficient in cutting these tunnels in the trees. Well, if you want to do that in late game, it takes ages and ages, and they never seem to get anywhere. As I said, it's just a perception thingy. The relative perception of time. Oh yes, I have forgotten to watch the trade opportunities in Season 1. Well, that's no good. first one, no, that would have been nice, but we don't got that. So did we bring the extra tools or the extra parts? The tools. We have 14 tools, which might be for sale, or at least some of them. I do like to have a little more gold than those 28. Because the blueprints, they usually cost 30, and we're gonna have to wanna buy some building materials, pay for the glade. For 35 or 40 gold, that's more convenient. We did have 2 and now we have 3. What's added to it? Oh, our first duo bar could be sold. Let's do it. Nicely cut out that square. We now have access to 3 large glades and a bunch of small ones, I suppose, which might be useful as well if we're getting the vision cornerstones, of course. Okay, he feels like he's done there. See, most of them are girls. The harpies are girls, the humans are girls, the foxes, they look kind of girlish, foxy. Well, that's modern games. We need to have a little more girls than guys in the modern games. And politics and companies. We have 3 again, so we again got something new. Oh, another 2 for a much better price now, right? I believe I sold 3 for 2 and now I'm selling 2 for 3. Wish I'd known that earlier. Think I can get another 2 before we have the season ending? That would be nice. What trees do they even come from? They come from the dead looking trees. I'm not cutting many of those, am I? No. We don't have any in here, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's just do it so I don't forget it. That's gonna bring me to 36 gold, which, as I said, was nice. We're done building, so we're gonna do some workstation work jobs. I'm supposing we need fabric first of all. Yeah. Let's first replace that fabric we invested. And then one more building to build for our single remaining builder. Storm offers 2 tools for 5 with 5 packs. That's not great. This is a nice price, but we have exactly enough of those, so we're not selling them. I could conceivably sell 2 of those. It also gets me to level 1 on Tubra, which of course doesn't hurt. And it leaves me with 12 tools, and 12 tools is the number that we need for some events. So yeah, let's sell 2. Just a tickle extra gold. And now I'm gonna start doing this, because that's feeding into my +2 to meat. We're already halfway the first +1. Can we get through this during this storm? It's quite a tall task actually, but with 6 guys, who knows? Been nice and comfortable through the first storm. As you noticed, I just wait until they're done with cutting that tree that you see with the bar going around. And if you move it when they are walking back home, the wood actually just goes into the camp, and it's a free transportation, so it actually helps to move it. If you're really a micromanagement freak, you could be moving them all the time for extra benefits. But you have to be pretty precise in when to move them. Newcomers, do we want to welcome them already? Which ones would I take? An extra human or an extra beaver? I guess we're gonna be farming. We could use, well, we can use either, it doesn't really matter. I do want 1 harpy, of course, that's something that makes me happy. 2 in the home. And then we perfectly have access to this last clay too. Yeah, this one would be possible. You got the +1 already? No, they're slow. slow humans, they don't know how to deal with those brood mothers. Not much time anymore. Let's move the rear one down here. Tell them to start cutting these trees. So we continue making a nice square home area. Nothing. And they are running out of plant fiber. We do have leather now, but it's fine. We have 9 and that's 11 fabric. Let's continue making some planks. We only have 47 wood. That is very little. So what do you have? You have the ranch, which is also one of my options there. Biscuits is what we want to have as our main food. So if we could get a kiln or a rain mill especially, but that would be awesome. And no, we don't have any building materials. So yeah, this might be interesting. We're gonna have to see what we get. Well, we don't need to be producing meat, that's for sure. Leather is not an important enough source that I want to ranch. And this is the best thing that ranch actually does, and that is turning 2 berries into 5 eggs, or 2 insects. So I don't need to ranch this game, pretty much not. Therefore, am I ready to pick the forester's hut? Let's first look at the other options. Trade Hub, Baptism of Fire. They are both magnificent. They both are. If we are going to use water, then this can easily be like minus 20 per year, and then another 30 extra in year 3 and 6, making an average of minus 30 per year, so that basically almost negates the year's gain. It's magnificent, Baptism of Fire. We don't need to choose yet. Let's look at this. I could sell more bars, but honestly we're just gonna open some glades, because we're not having the thing that allows us to watch into the glades. It is still a little point of doubt. Do you want to first open the glades or first open the orders? I think I like to open the glades first. That of course disqualifies most of the orders that say open X glades. But since they often want me to open more glades than I actually want to do anyway, that's not a super big loss. But having the glades opened does give me much more info on what timed orders I can do, and that's just a much more important factor, I think. Hence we're opening these glades right now. Please do it fast. A termite hell and a workshop, which is also super awesome. I love workshops for free. And that's where the 12 tools come in. Well, let's wait a tiny little moment to open this first. And the smelter. Is that any good? We're not getting any copper, are we? It's got biscuits. Bad biscuits, but it's biscuits. And this thing is decreases hostility by 50. Well, that's decent. We do have the oil for it. And I think I'm gonna bring this one home for the 30 extra coal. We also have a tiny coal mine and a awesome brood mother. Look at the amount of meat that's gonna be, man. We want a trapper's camp, I suppose. Although of course we are still looking at this. We cannot put meat in our biscuits. Damn, those guys are silly. Why not put meat in your biscuits? There's nothing better than meat in your biscuits. So we could use, well, not a greenhouse if we don't have drizzle water, and we don't yet. We're not yet looking, I mean, the food situation is solved already by, there was no food situation, since we have the +1 to food. But we're not having any advanced food really. Can we deal with -300 and this at the same time? Because this is -5 global resolve, and that's -6 global resolve, being 3 levels. That's -11. That would leave our harpies a little short and the beavers on 0. What will we do about that? Oh, I did have the field kitchen. So I suppose I can make some jerkies, and the harpies will be happy. I can take out the woodcutters, a few of them at least, and we go to level 1 level down, and the beavers are also happy. I suppose we can do that. Where is that field kitchen? So we're going to make some jerkies. See, of course we do have the meat so plenty that it doesn't matter that it's 8, and we could make unlimited jerkies, but it's so slow. let's just prioritize this and build it really fast. And then we're gonna have to wait 2 minutes before we're gonna actually even have food. And another minute or so before the harpies are actually happy. Out of the 8 minutes we're gonna have 5 remaining. That's not going fast enough. Let's take out the woodcutters because we're needing them anyway. Just let's get this over with. We can at least start one of them right now. Well, I really didn't need a ranch, so I'll choose a forester's hut, even though I've only one patch of soil yet. But it's a potential game plan too. We might be mass producing tools while eating raw meat. Oh, look at that, a small farm. Brick oven is only good for pie. It's a good pie recipe, that's true. And pie can be made with meat. But pie is not what we were looking for, is it? Still 2 of the 3 like it. But I guess it's got to be the small farm. Does it? If we want to make cookies, it's got to be the small farm. Okay. Can we do this faster? They like jerky, cookies and pie. Because there's 3 minutes, it's a bit annoying. Jerky, cookies and pie. No, none of those are here. Yes, they are. Sorry, I'm blind. So it's just about 10 jerkies. And I feed them to only the harpies, and that's gonna feed them for about long enough. Definitely until I'm making them myself. And let's get this going. 2 guys, at least to start with. Yeah, that will be in time. Someone will eat. They eat so often that should work. Now we're gonna have a look at this. We can do that. We can also do that. Cost-wise, this is a bit of a burden. This is useless without harvesting speed. Of course, this is something like we might want to do that anyway. Quick packaging. Quick packaging is, of course, magnificent. But can we do it? This is easy, but this, I'm not even sure if it's absolutely easy, because I only have enough for 6 packs of crops now. And what do you sell? Well, I can make packs of crops, I believe, from grain or herbs, which you have. So yeah, grain at least, so that's easy. That's absolutely easy, but this is hard. 6 packs means 3 pairs. And we barely have any bricks and fabric already. We can do it, but it costs pretty much all our building materials, while we are producing some extra planks. We can do it. And I don't fancy this. Definitely not now. This is about as bad, it's just not a rush. Yeah, we choose this. 3 glade events or more packs. I think 3 glade events are happening anyway. I mean, yeah, they're happening anyway. So that's this. Interesting. Eight minutes. There are insects. I've seen insects. Oh, but they're big insects. Only the big ones. Yeah, and this is coming way too late for this, of course. And you don't have any insects, so it's interesting that it doesn't seem to be happening. Let's check these things. No, no insects. Okay, that's not happening. It's a bit unfortunate. I would like a free granary. Well, we won't be needing the crops, we won't be needing the fabric, but the pickled goods are good. Advanced training. Oh wow, that is actually magnificent in combination with this. That can make us a really packing powerhouse. But smithy, lumber mill or weaver. What was this? A smelter. There's no smithy, lumber mill or weaver either. And this is a lumber mill. And this requires 12 beavers. That's gonna take a long time. The lumber mill is not needed. I do think I would like to do this, but we need the smithy or the weaver. The smithy most of all, because then we can make tools also with what we already have, pretty much. Yeah. It's amazing. I once had this order. Well, it was timed, but it had the same requirements. Burn this stuff, sacrifice this stuff, and those were the best rewards I've ever seen. The 3 global resolve thing, some blueprint for a good building, and an oil line. But it's not like that, it's trash now, so it's using this one. And that's it. What's going to happen? What are our priorities? This is happening automatically. This is going to happen late. We do now have to build these packs first. And we need to hope for that. We have how many minutes for these packs? 5.5. Where do we have workers? Have I already taken my newcomers? It seems so. You can get out of the trappers camp. I could delay this. Let's delay that. We have other priorities right now. 2 people in here. They're gonna make 6 of these, as well as 6 of these, and they're gonna use everything we've got for that. It's painful, but it's true. And then the next trader will probably be Sahilda, so I might call in Sahilda to buy some building materials from her. We don't yet have a kiln or rain mill. Did I now have a cookie recipe? I've seen the cookie recipe somewhere. Oh, that was right here. Which is 8 and 4 in 2 minutes. And what you have? Oh yeah, the kiln or rain mill. That's a 2-star. It would be good. But let's not buy this with the gamble that we're gonna get one of those buildings. It's a bit too much of a gamble. We needed some goods for the packages. And I believe 6 is enough. Do we have something small? So this should be happening in 1.5 minutes, and then we have 1.5 more minutes, as in 3 minutes for 6 recipes with 2 people. That should work. We cannot eat the veggies. And we have plenty of those, if we're not going to spend them. I can spend 4 if I want to. Let's spend 4. Two actually. We have 2 more, but nothing to sell. Could sell coal. But I'm not wanting to do that. I'm actually going to burn coal and not wood. We're really limited on wood. We are going to build a mine in one of these days, but first we're gonna have to make do with the coal that we have and getting out of there. 28 coal should be enough for 2 years. I did select to build this, but we can't. We don't have enough for that. We do kind of. Just 2 more planks and we can do that actually. Yeah, let's just keep doing that. That's not a problem. Did I make a choice already now with where we are going? We're going to be a pack powerhouse. That means most likely trade hub. But I don't need to choose any of these. Or this does not count backwards, does it? No. So I do need to pick this right away. What can we do with meat for packaging? It doesn't go in any package, does it? It goes in packages of provision, but they don't have much monetary value. Of course, once we are done with our orders, this is going to be like 5 or 6. 6 plus 1 and then plus 50%. So that means that one meat is going to be one package. And faster than it is now. It might actually be worthy to produce them in just for sale. But it would be better if we can turn those meat into something like jerkies and maybe something that goes into trade goods, but I don't think any meat product is going in trade goods or luxury goods. No. Well, we have dealt with our timed order, because this one is making planks, that's fine. It needs to make a plank right now though. That's dealt with the timed order. We've dealt with both of the glade events. And I'm going to pick the small farm. I can't build it because I need that stuff first. These bars are actually pretty good too, as in they're good value. They're pretty often bought by the trader. And maybe they can be packaged, I guess, in the building materials maybe, no. I don't know if they can be packaged. I need an extra guy in here. Well, okay, this is not happening this season, is it? It's a bit of a shame. Well, I don't have the workforce for it anyway, so no, it's not happening this season, it's fine. Let's open this up so it's nicer. And this too. Do I want anything else from Zorg? I don't think so. Let's pay my taxes. We've got our first +1 on meat. Let's bring those in first. did that already. Then make more. How's this one going here? We're done with this and this. We just need those. And we will need to build a small hearth somewhere in here. This would be okay, I guess. And there the mine. A little warehouse. Where's the door on this? On this side. This might be a mass producer of biscuits if we can make it. This spot is nice for the possible trappers camp. Another possible trapper camp place. And around it we built some homes and parks, and that's good. That's gonna be our second town. We would like a town in here as well. Where's the door on this building? On the stupid side again, of course. I think I might want to have a warehouse just for this, straight in front of it. There. And then someone, and then one in there too. But first things first. So this will not be a reputation through resolve game. This is purely going to be a trader's game. And that means I will probably open some more glades just to see if there's anything interesting in them. But I'll do that next spring. After I've got what, maybe even in year 4. After I've got all the things that I have now online. Especially this needs to be online because we all know how horrible this is. So yeah, the last packs are being produced right now, meaning this can all go back, and we'll turn these off. And I'll turn these on because we're only having 2 remaining ones. We take the quick packaging. I also would really like to have more fields of farmland. I think I like opening this one. Just suppose that farmland is here, then this can share a warehouse with the... yeah. So I'm gonna open this one pretty soon. Actually, we need to cut a few more trees here. Particularly these two. So I can build an extra farm there. These can go here. Well, my field kitchen isn't happening anytime soon. Well, that helps. Pigment can go in here, which we can make from insects maybe, but we don't have the building for that. We don't have productions for any of those yet. What do we have here? Why did I need a weaver? I was talking about needing a weaver. Oh, here, pack of trade goods. But that's here already, and it's probably better than a weaver. This is 6 for 3 and 37 seconds. And the weaver is now 8 for 2. Yeah, so this is useless. This is not needed. I've got that workshop. That's fine enough. So this is just for training gear, which I could mass produce pretty reasonably. But let's the monastery. It's not the things that we want, but this is really good. Can help us through late game. No hurry in picking that those. What are our latest trade offers? Nothing worthy. Oh, why are we unhappy? What happened? What makes us unhappy now? What changed? Yeah, that's all there is to it. Oh, the extra people causes me to be short on homes. Oh, that's a bummer. Because there isn't really anything to do about that. We can quickly build this. Where are my three? Oh, they're on the way already. They are quickly building this, I think. Yes. We are doing this, but that's not gonna be in time to rescue my harpy. I can quickly build a normal home that's gonna be +1 to each of them, which is also not enough. I can just take down one woodcutter. That's easy, and that is enough. You're good, all good. So that's good. Move over there. This thing can go somewhere in that corner or something. And that's going to be harmony, which will make it easier to make this a district. I was considering to buy a trader with building materials. It's a bit of a waste. It's only, I should have done it right there. Yeah, okay, we'll do it slower. Yeah, I'm not gonna call him for half a year. Four and 4 is what we need. But they're of course bringing it all over here. Now let's just make sure that workshop happens first. None of this has priority. Our hostility dropped a little. I suppose that means we've gotten this thing done? No, not yet. We are reasonably low on food, but I'm not worried because we're now getting these insects, and we will soon be getting well, I mean, any moment I want I can put some on here and then We're gonna have double speed meat. Oh yes, we have this guy here. We can make some jerkies if I like. I think it's also time to take this. Yeah, you get out of there. Both of these are harmony, yes. Yeah, I do want people. And I want beavers the least. So I guess that means we want this. We have a few homeless, but obviously not nearly anything to build homes for them. Next spring we need beavers in here. Yeah, so basically year 2 we arranged our glade events, and now the next year what we are going to do is open this one and deal with it, and we're going to build a, where is it, blight post. This moves for free, yeah, let's finish that first. Move that one a tiny bit. And we're gonna try to build up this town with a mine. And we're trying to not die of hunger. So that means I've got 5 people, why aren't they already in there? We're gonna get us some meat. I know, we just need 3 more bricks. Where's my 3 bricks? I don't have any stones. How is that? I only used 20 here. Where's the rest of my stones gone? Oh, I didn't bring any. Okay, now it's time to move this. For now this is a good place. Well, the trader better catch me some bricks. Cause this ain't working. I suppose that's convenient, some planks, some tools. Tools to sell. Oh, we can't go to 0 anymore. Then we might as well keep cutting. Two in each. Well, that was the time I was supposed to get out of bed, but I didn't even get in it. It's the life of a gamer. And I'm going to open this at the end of Storm. How are we going to deal with this? Build some more normal homes? I think so. Just fine. And let's just build it an easy place. It's going to be moved anyway. I have 6 people. We do have work to do. Oh, we have 2 blueprints. I was leaning towards monastery, so I'll take it. Hey, the stamping mill. Wasn't that something that I wanted to make cookies in? It was. But we're gonna take it now anyway, because flour production is good. We can actually produce cookies. Or can we? Not entirely yet. Where did these bars come from? I don't know, if I can sell them. I'm making the blue ones anyway, so let's sell those orange ones. Please have bricks. Good, you have bricks. And you have a rain mill. How does that compare to the stamping mill that I just got? This one makes pottery and flour too. And your rain mill makes flour 3. Well, flour is fine at level 2, I think. That's an improvement, but we're fine without your rain mill. I think that's it. $6 for a part is a good price. How are we on the parts? We're getting 5 there. The monastery we have. The incense won't be so difficult. But this is not difficult either. And that's 30 gold. We don't need this. I'm not sure if it works for the mine as well. Is that a fuel recipe? Not sure. But I'm gonna take this because this is happening. Same one. Religion can be done in the monastery, I believe. Sounds like it, huh? If we're gonna have the monastery either, I'd rather deliver it than give it, use it than deliver it, right? So this is a better thing to do than this. These rewards, none of them are super important. I'll take this one. So we're having only 5 more parts. These parts are in. Let's select this here. Let's quickly tell someone to finish that. With the bricks I've gotten from you. I can make someone happy and start producing resolve for a little while. It's probably gonna be over soon as we access this new glade event. Ah, that's a much better coal mine. This is easy. We don't have that yet. We're gonna do this. with 2 people. One out of there. Two out of there. And let's just clean this out and destroy the building. You are still making jerkies, and that's still keeping my harpies happy. And that's good. Not super necessary, but it's good. This blight post needs to happen. This is top priority right now. And then we're gonna make 10 of these things. Is this storm water? Yes, that's nice. I want storm water. So this mine is not going to happen. Do I still want this town at all? It does not have priority anymore. Because this is not going to be working soon either. Just biscuits, which I can't really make yet. So I'm going to go for this mining town. Second person in here and investigate. Too bad for the harpies. No more resolve anyway. Was super little. 0.04. So this is going to be my mining town. This needs to happen straight across from him, yes. Let's clean out this patch of forest so that this can be right next to there. For the little while that it's gonna take. Is there anything else you're gonna do here? What is this? Kaiser pump, more stones. So I do suppose we build a warehouse here. Then a stone thingy here. A road. And the mine. This is actually a nice mine, man. 5 freaking patches. Try to upgrade it as fast as we can. It's gonna cost me 20 planks. Okay. That doesn't fit like this, but if we move that over a tiny little bit, it will fit. I'll probably move it over 2 steps then. They can deal with that walking distance, right? And then we're gonna have the path right there and around the is happening is good. So our build priorities. I'm having 2 of these being built. I have the materials for them. I have exactly enough parts for them. That's top priority. leaving me 6 bricks and 10 fabric. I need more bricks, huh? Because this needs bricks and parts. It's taking time. I can probably destroy some camps for parts though. What camps do I have? This one is quite important right now. I have 3, no, I have only 2 woodcutters camps. Oh. How can I have so little parts? And also so little coin. How much longer does it take to get those 3 standing levels? This one is for the first dawn, so that's gonna be 1. And we need to trade with the city or the brass order. The brass order seems to be rather stingy. Yeah, I have 3 camps as far as I can tell. The harvester, the trapper, and the stonecutter, and I do need all of these. And 2 woodcutters is also absolutely not excessive. You have parts. So 4 is for the 2 camps, and then I needed, what more? 3 for the mine. I need 3 parts for the mine. And pretty much all the bricks I can get from you. But this is gonna be expensive enough already. I don't really want to sell any of my stuff. This is a major pain in the ass to sell all that. That takes long. How long is this trader gonna be here? 51 seconds. Can only do that once. Nothing else is gonna be in time. Oh, it's so painful to sell all this value for shitty 3 parts, man. I got to do this differently. It's just too much. How about I sell a woodcutter's camp? Yeah, I'm selling a woodcutter's camp. Put that stuff in. I can make it rebuild it later. Both are interesting. The hidden reward is gonna be 2 at least, and that's like 25 gold. The Titan belt is not needed because I'm making packs like a maniac. So this is the hidden reward. That's happening soon enough. I'm still short on this. Speed up that workshop a bit. Yeah. I wait for the warehouse before I'm gonna do anything there. Let's not waste time running around like chickens. I would have really appreciated more farmland.
That's your backup fuel. Still don't got that. I do have like enough of that, right? I've got the big one here, I've got another small one there, got two more big ones there. Oh, I've got plenty. Let's sell that stuff. That's gonna fix it. I want someone else in there. How's this doing? I've worked 9 fields basically this year, 3 each. So it could be 12 out of 13, which is good if we put another one in there someday. We don't have a builder anymore right now. We need more beavers. Absolutely needing to start mining now. Let's get this guy out of the field kitchen. Although those harpies are really being happy with that. I suppose one of them can get out of here. These don't need to be beavers, so you can be that human. The blight posts. For a very little time we need them more. We need those planks first of all. We need to get that mine going properly. Four planks in 19 seconds, that should be doing good. beaver to exchange. Another workshop beaver. I want at least one more in there. I'll move this to something nice and close to a warehouse. Of course, if I put it there, she's gonna walk all the way there, that warehouse. So let's put him here. But I don't think that has priority right now. So we need to exchange another beaver for the mine. Field kitchen beaver. Finish this first. Now we can't be mining during winter. Is there anything else we wanted to have them doing during winter? I guess the miners are going to be blight fighters. I think that's a good job for a miner. Fireman, miner, they're very similar, tough guys. They can make their own damn jerkies. Give me beavers. Mining while we can. The next one is just super expensive. I do want it though. Oh, we have enough stones to open some caches. We don't need any of this. We don't really need this. That's convenient.
What was it? Miners get -10 global resolve, the miners. We have 3 woodcutters, and they also get no, that's nothing special. We might actually be good with the miners. Yes, we are. We could sell some insects. This is an insane price. That's good. So bronze order is gonna get its level. This is the first dawn for another 14. I'm gonna have this. We really want to trade some with Tubra then. And more bronze order, but that's next, later. Our next priorities are... That's not a priority, this is a priority. We are not yet producing trade goods. We were going to produce trade goods somewhere, right? I'm sure of it. We had something to produce trade goods. How not? I swear I've seen some building that produces trade goods. Huh. Huh. That's weird. Let's just get that mine to the maximum now ASAP. Oh, I just sold my stones, huh? Yeah. Oh. We're getting that. 18 seconds call. 600 of them. Yeah, you can make purging fire. You can now produce everything else. Now that the mine is so efficient, we can do with one less miner and put him in here. After the storm. Ah, here we have trade goods, that's it. We just don't have anything to trade. So we can make flour. We need a stamping mill to make the flour. This is gonna be for size 3 buildings. Actually, this is not great either. Maybe I'll have to destroy this road a bit here. And then there can be another 2. Move that later. This is good for now. It's gonna make some flour for the trade goods. Useless. It's pretty cool, but how much fuel do we have? Well, barely any. So that wouldn't be bad to do that now. Yes. And then we just drop this back and our heart is fine for the fuel. Trader Zog arrived. If we get enough soil, this could help us make cookies. We're good on building materials now. Need 4 more to buy that. Let's do that. It's not yet useful, but we do now have pretty much everything for cookies. We just want to use soil, which we are using for this right now, and I'm gonna keep doing that. I want a 4th beaver in there. So this beaver in the field kitchen is going here. It's good that we have beavers. There's so many beaver jobs. Two guys in there, that's needed. One in the stonecutter camp is probably fine for now. And one in here. We don't have one anymore, but we have these. I'll let them finish their thingy. Oh, that's a nice bunch of gold. Had I paid attention to that, I wouldn't have had to. What do we do with the gold? $0.25, 37 cents. What ratio do we trend at? That doesn't barely matter, so buying flour is kind of equal. If I would like to use that, I think I do. I think it's good to buy the flour. Just do this. We now have flour, we now can produce the packs. 15 of each? Oh no, only the trade goods is 15, the others are 10. And I'd appreciate if I could put someone else in there. So yeah, those are coming out of the light post now. Where was that I wanted to put them? In the makeshift post. We get our first point through the trade hub. And that's going to be a tool shop, I suppose. We don't need a provisioner at all. We surely need a tool shop. Yeah, it doesn't need to move enormous quantities. So having a tiny little walk is fine for them. These are producing everything in their own water, so that should be good. I do have 3 of these, but I don't have the rations. So let's make the rations. Oh, 3 gold for that. Oh. Should we put this to clearance water? We have 12 pipes. We have a clearance well somewhere, I think. Here. This is not priority. Oh, it's fine. We do have more stones. That's good. I'm going to move this one over here. And build, we need to build human and beaver houses, huh? Oh yeah, we had some copper, but I sold it. I've got 20 new copper. How about we make a main road of copper? That should be about 20. We will continue it like that. On that, when we have it. Not sure what makes the copper, but we'll see it. Yes. That was a harpy building that, so you get in there, please. get this water flowing, because we can use that here. I could automate some. They're making stacks of 4 meat already, that's nice. Oh shit, I'm just too late. I was supposed to sell all kinds of packs. Well. I mean, I'll be needing them for the orders too, but yeah, I should do this first. No more beavers. One more beaver. Yeah, we don't need a lot of people in there, I think.
We could make other foods as well, of course. The humans getting a little happiness from porridge, but what does it buy? They need 30. None of those are going to get 30 anyway. We can make the harpies happy if we try, but let's gently start trying that a bit. Why don't we have packs of crops? Well, damn, look at that price, man. Wish I had some of those. No more packs of crops. Why not? Oh. Just make all the packs. Oh, there's no one in here. There is now. I'm sure we have more than plenty. Well, we're using it pretty good, it seems. And we need parks. Pretty park in the corner here. This one's got 12. Oh yeah, I was gonna build houses. Some human houses. Followed by beaver houses. And in here we want another harpy hole. True. Yeah, the packs are now our core business. Grain, roots and veggies. Do we have any of that stuff? No. We only need a trapper's camp, really. So that's 8 humans for this encampment. We need to go down to level 1. We don't really have wood though. Oh, and we need to of course be burning. Still wondering what is making the copper. Ah, here, 10%. That's not a lot, but it's making some copper, it seems. I think this is only stones, right? Yeah. I wanted the tool shop. Oh, that's this one. I think I need to stop doing this for the moment. Because it's taken away all my building materials. Oh, there's a big list here. I want these for a very nice price. 25 or these. In 44 seconds. We absolutely need more fertile soil. Let's try another glade. Fiber delivery line. It's not so useful. It's not terrible, but this can make enough. I suppose I can buy more building materials for convenience. I don't need to do this, right? It's going fast enough. This would also be convenient. Oh yeah, why not? I have plenty value in there. I just do it like this and I sell them back as trade goods. That's good, that's good. More of this. What else can we put in pack of crops that she might have? Roots, mushrooms and veggies. Mushrooms. It's good enough for now. We can make more packs of trade goods now. For building materials goes the same, right? Just buy it and package it. Buy everything that we can package. She doesn't have any more of that. I think it's reasonable to reroll, because I really don't necessarily need this. Oh, we have plenty of stuff. Definitely need wood though. Working on that. Active trade loot slot traders, that fits our plan. The other one fits our plan too, but that one seemed the strongest. It is entirely useless, so I'll choose this one. Who knows, it's gonna be useful someday. Look at that price they're paying. And that's half a reputation point right there. Yeah, we first needed to choose this one. Well, this is just gonna be easy now. District, warehouse. Take a forbidden glade. We'll do that as a finisher at the end of the game. What do we have here? A bakery. Well, a bakery could be interesting. And this, we can deal with 300 hostility, right?
Let's just do that. Find someone else to help. Mm-hmm. We could make pottery, and doesn't pottery also go in here? Yes, it does. Surely that's coming in soon enough. But no fertile soil. And we have the wrong camp for that too. It's just that this could be used. Not that I care a lot. But let's just do it whenever I have people again. Actually, I should move that makeshift post right across here. Because I'm moving quite large quantities of stuff. And we should again stop doing the building materials, because we're building all kinds of structures. Apparently I have ale. Brass order, who are you? Okay, well, this is being produced, and then we have everyone housed again.
That might be the last people I'm taking in. I'm not sure though. Have this monastery. That's gonna make it easy on the coming few years of winters. And I did have something else to reduce hostility, if you remember, but I didn't take it. No, I probably had other priorities. Baptism of fire I had offered, yeah, and I didn't take it. Let's up this to 20. And let's start building a second light post. Do I by now have parts for a new woodcutter's camp? Yeah, I think I do. Let's build it and start woodcutting right here. I don't have a lot of jerky anymore. I do have lots of meat though. I'm taking the lumber mill because I think my workshop is working full force and we could still use more. Screw the cookies, screw the resolve. Come on, one more pack.
What's your problem now? That's one district. Let's find a forbidden glade. One is here. Yeah, this is the most accessible one. Why is it so high? We could use some more hostility reduction there. Oh, we need to be burning. Call in the fire brigades. I should be having a good amount of money now, huh? 141. 14 on a 10, huh? Let's see here. That says gain 6, so I had a double. It's a 7 and then times 2. "18 planks for 9 or 16 for 5. 21 stones for 6. I have lots of stones.
But we're now running out of stones actually.
Do you have any more else? No, I think this camp is done. This camp is done. I'll destroy it. Those are permanent now in here. Oh, we should have humans in there. We have 20 during the storm. You don't have the little water for it. Oh, we're actually doing pretty good on the tools. So we're gonna win this year. I mean, coming year, 6. And it's gonna include opening some thingies. Let's start opening some caches. Sending some caches, I mean, of course. And we are going to open that glade there. 4 guys on call and we're still using it all, you see that? Well, That's what we pretty much surely want. Okay. Okay, we're gonna just buy everything he's got. I won't be needing, I'm not gonna reach the next storm. I won't be needing those. Let's not sell the... Let's think about this better and do this smart. You buy this back, you buy this back, you're buying this back, you're buying this back. So we're buying that from you now. And we're selling it back to you. Am I building anything that I really still want to finish? No. Yeah, I want to build beaver house, so I want homes. Wood. I don't want to sell all my wooden planks. I can sell a good bunch of them though. That was all she got. Nothing that can help me now. But we're already pretty much there anyway. We are pretty much there. This is not doing much. We just call in a new trader. Or even this is gonna finish it probably. I like these buildings together, the look of them. I could be getting these things, but I don't need those. And that was that, another 6-year game, this time by the overpowered trade hub. It's immensely overpowered pre-P9, but indeed even post-P9 it's a winner. Next game is gonna be next video, but I'll have a look at it now. What it's gonna look like. This looks like pretty rich caravans. 7, 9, 8 or 9 people. triple foods and oil seems good. What sort of land is this? Royal Woodlands, the same boring old, but we need to bring stones there. The oil is a bit expensive, the gold is insanely expensive. Many things are way too expensive though. So I think I'll just take all the food there is. That's probably gonna be my caravan, because this is 140 food and this is almost 90. That's 230, 270 food. Allows me to make a lot of these packs and sell food as well as other stuff. I of course also have 128, so I can maybe open new embarkation options. That's trash. I was planning to go with humans most likely. Oh, another caravan choice. Caravan choices are already really good on the next one. If I'm bringing humans, the plantation might be a good option. I'm gonna see the farm fields. And I can start a plantation really soon. Those are too expensive. I think I'll take the extra caravan slot. Which is the top 2 races, but less goods. Still likely I'll choose that. Plus whatever I had already showed you I would take. That. So that's gonna be the next game. Embarking with shitloads of food and 11 people, foxes and harpies. Thank you for watching. See you later.